So new location, just trying to mix it up. Trying to get out of my comfort zone, away from my normal places and take it elsewhere. Set up different things, whatever. Okay, so off the title, there's obviously gonna be something I don't like about personality systems, MBTI, things like that. But I love all of them. I'll say that first, straight up off the bat. I really just appreciate the effort that people put into it, whether it was, the MBTI trio, Enneagram, objective OPS system that everyone talks about. It doesn't matter who makes their own spin-off. There was work put into it that is completely, to me, just an invaluable thing that I appreciate those people for doing that work, to basically just help us as a whole of humanity and just complex thing about people in general to really kind of better understand each other and where each of us are all coming from and things like that. Regardless of what system you're looking at, you're still not going to capture a day-to-day, this person is going to do this step by step because they prefer this, they're going to say this. It's so much more complex to where, in my opinion, the more systems that are out there that have different riffs, and this is more science-based, this is more this is more this, I'll take it all, because again, when I found MBTI, you find the gateway through 16 personalities or whatever, those things are. But again, I'm not gonna sit there and badmouth 16 personalities. You see it all the time. 16 personalities is pure crap. I'm not one of those people that are ever gonna say that. Like, it's another tool. Someone put in a lot of work to capture all that. So people are gonna downplay stuff and this and that, but I like every single system. I don't sit there and just, look at it as it's like the firm grasp of everything. So I dabble there. I guarantee, regardless of someone's opinions of 16 personalities, or I'm not sponsored by 16 personalities. I wasn't tasked to go defend 16 personalities or anything like that. There's starting points for all of us. So you got to find it somehow. So regardless of what system you stumble into, Enneagram, MBTI, whatever it is, you stumble in it somehow. And then if you decide to go chase the rabbit hole, discovering more and more and more, which that's what I like to do. I still like to do that. Again, just shutting yourself out to just one system when you're trying to really capture a lot and just make your awareness of just people in general. If you're trying to target it even better and just have, you're not going to know everything about those people if you study like 15 different systems, but it is going to give you a better understanding to kind of just fuel your brain, make the brain muscle powerful, whatever. But no, so with MBTI or any of these things, my biggest issue with it is that people get caught up in the categories or wherever you fit. So I understand, like when I found MBTI, over 10 years ago, it gave me a sense of just validation. I felt like I had a group of people that really understood me. It's like, how is this person writing about me? How do they know about me? That really struck a chord with me. So for that, I'm so thankful for. And it's just, but I don't, the thing I see the most issue with is that people will take this and that feeling they got from like, oh, these are my people, INFPs. They're the only ones that get me. And so this is where I'm gonna go sit. And when you do that, you basically, you hold yourself back from the rest of what life has to offer. There's been people that, criticize me for, you're another type. You're an S type, you're this type, you're an extrovert because you're on YouTube, you're doing videos, you're this, whatever. People make their judgments by taking 5-10 minute snippets of videos. It gets to the point where if you're a person using it and you feel that you're gonna be authentic for stepping outside of your comfort zone, your boundaries, for your cognitive preferences and things like that, then in my opinion, that's just the wrong way to go about these systems. You know, everyone uses all the cognitive functions every day, regardless of if you feel you do or not. But when you step into something else, when you use NI or you use other like FE and stuff like that, when you use these on a day-to-day basis, it doesn't mean you're being inauthentic to yourself. You're still an INFP. You're still a preferred INFP, but you have to navigate life by using all the preferences. The more you develop certain preferences, the easier they kind of come naturally to you, to where you have a comfort there, and you can impact life as you go, as you navigate this crazy life of roller coasters and things like that. You're able to utilize those functions to make just a better impact on the world. And a lot of things with us, we tend to keep things up in our head, consume a lot of information, research all this stuff. I know all this stuff. Yeah, but are you doing it? Like, are you doing the stuff you know? Because if you're not doing it, it doesn't help anybody. Like, it doesn't help yourself. I mean, that's the whole thing. And it's like, that's where we get caught up, where it's like, well, if I have to do this extroverted thing, if I have to go talk in front of a group of people, then that's just not who I am. That's not who I am, and I'm not going to do it because, I'm going to be inauthentic. And that's the struggle with, I think, a lot of INFP stuff is like, we really care about authenticity and just, I want to be me. I don't know. It's something that it discouraged me to see it because people really get caught up. Like my famous character videos, it's like, that person is no way an INFP. Why not? Why can't they be an INFP? Why? Just because you subjectively decide they're not, why can't a person in a high position or some kind of speaking career, why can't an INFP be in some kind of different, they're everywhere. And that's the whole point when you limit yourself to that thinking.
That's not me. I can't do that.
Yeah, you can do it. You just got to take a little bit extra bravery, courage, just take that leap. And when you take those leaps, it's not easy all the time because we comfortably know, our cognitive world and where we prefer to stay. That's more naturally understood for us to where we're going to sit in it and be like, oh yeah, I like this. But when you take those steps outside of that, little systems that someone created to help us as a tool, very helpful tool. So whoever has created some kind of personality system, spin-offs, and their own version, I'm super appreciative. I don't care who you are. If you put in that work, I'm grateful because I get to use that to round my whole understanding of the psychology and the human beings, whatever. You know what I mean? But it's never going to go away. People are going to do this, and I get it. I get where it comes from. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm not trying to say, if you do this, you're an idiot, because I still struggle with it too. It's like when I go this, I'm like, but I don't want to do that because but a lot of times for me, I tend to step over those lines. I'm just like, I hesitantly step back because I'm like, but then I find myself stepping over the line. I don't know why I'm driven to go face weird fears. I don't do it all the time. It's a daily struggle, but the more you do it, the more you're compelled to kind of to do things out of your comfort zone. And that's really what it is. So if you hold yourself to a personality system that captures just a small snippet of just a tool of kind of how to slightly categorize human beings, in no way, shape, or form is it big. It's small. So it's just a small snippet as a tool. And so if you sit in that realm, you're never gonna fully develop yourself. You're not gonna enjoy everything this life has to offer. And what life has to offer, a lot of it is not on the happy, comfortable path. Well, happy, you want to be happy, but a lot of it's through the mountains you got to climb. And just those kind of fires you got to go through, and the skin you got to get ripped off to kind of just really, learn lessons about life. And you're not going to find that by, not playing in all the categories. So again, this is just my thing. I just don't like to see when people take it to the extremes of what these systems should be utilized as. I get it. I'm a super fan that we have this I've targeted INFPs, so I'm using tools to target people that have like-minded, generally type takes on how to navigate this world. But by no means am I just only going to surround myself in all of life and not go play with extroverted things and this and that, because I know for a person that's how you develop yourself. So I just hope everyone kind of just snaps out of it, and just when you find it, oh, this is exciting, but just understand, just you want to go out of it. Don't stay in there just because you found it and you're excited. Just don't stay there. Go explore more. Go look at other systems. Go this and just triangulate things and just take risks. Do stuff. That's really where it's at. So, workout thing. People keep texting me, or not texting me. YouTube commenting me. My workout. It's like, I think it's 2 weeks now. I got like 2 weeks left, but I'm totally super happy that I took on this little challenge. You're not gonna probably see huge results in a month's time if you research anything about health. A month time, you're not gonna see significant changes. That comes more months down the road of sticking to consistency and things like that. But for me, it definitely, my energy level, my sleep, I do notice things that I'm a lot better, and just very happy I took that step, because I was just sinking down into this batter of goop that I just, it was important for me to get out of it. So I've come back to be a little more productive. I'm still in the house, things like that, working, but it's like I'm more productive on my days, and my confidence level is getting a lot higher and things like that. So definitely appreciative, but I got 2 more weeks. I've stuck to it. I'm very proud of myself where I'm at right now. I haven't been giving it 110%, but I am at a high level. My nutrition, things like that, they're super on point. So I'm very proud of my efforts, which is good. But all right, guys, stay safe out there. I will see you later. All right, bye.